We need in every community a group of angelic troublemakers.
Good evening to our friends on the East Coast. Good afternoon to our friends in the West, and good in-between times to all our friends in those in-between spaces. Welcome to the BRCSJ Queer History Archive Hot 5. I want to introduce myself right quick. My name is Robert Martin Seda Schreiber. I'm the chief activist here at the Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice, which is where you see me in my office. And we do this Hot 5 every week for the Queer History Archive, which is a virtual platform on our website and on various places across the web, the World Wide Web, the interwebs as people call it, and also physically here in our Princeton, New Jersey safe space that's open 7 days a week. So without further ado, I want to get to our wonderful guest, Jim Marks, who has been a queer journalist for decades, founder of the Lambda Literary Foundation and various other nonprofits based mostly in the Washington, D.C. area, who has a wonderful tale to tell and story to spin about meeting our beloved Bayard Rustin, taking a really fabulous photo of the cat, and all that in betwixt and in between. So, Jim, I will take it to you, my friend. Please tell us your story. We're so thrilled to have you with us. Thank you.
Okay, the date would be the summer of 1986. It would be June because it was the photo was taken at the Stonewall Memorial March, and the Black and white men together were having their, I think it was their fourth national convention in New York City. And I was in New York to cover the event for The Advocate, the magazine.
Which has also been published for decades now, one of the leading LGBTQIA publications in the world.
And so the night before the picture was taken, the organizers of the event had arranged for all of the participants to go on a Circle Line tour around the Manhattan on a boat. And among the people on board were Bayard and Walter, his partner. And so that is when I met him. And I had maybe a 10, 15-minute conversation with them. I think I talked with them a little bit about how they met. So anyway, I know I photographed them together on the boat cruise. So at any rate, I talked to them a little bit. And then the next day I was just there when the contingent for the march for BWMT was assembling near Central Park. While they were waiting for the march to begin, that's when Bayard got up and spoke. And I took the picture of him as he was addressing them. And I was taking a picture. Wasn't writing notes, so I'm not sure exactly what he said, but he talked, I'm sure, about the urgency of what they were doing and its importance, and the importance of visibility is what I can recall.
So what was it, may I ask you, because I now want to fanboy a little bit. Your work is extraordinary, and I'm thrilled to be able to meet you under these circumstances. But also, I can't imagine being able to hear Bayard speak in person. Like, what was it like to hear him, to be there in that moment?
He was a commanding presence. It was, he was, there were all eyes on him, even though it was a busy, active moment because all sorts of things were going on. But he was a commanding presence. He had everybody's attention. My memory is that he was very comfortable in his skin. He was very who he was addressing the group there.
And he enjoyed it, right? He enjoyed the spotlight. He enjoyed being the center of attention.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because this is the interesting part for me, is that this is a cat who, because he was so out and loud and proud, especially at that time, especially 10 years earlier during the march, that he was put in the background because they were so concerned about controversy, about blowback to the movement, and so on and so forth. And he allowed himself, not only allowed himself, but he put himself there because he knew it was better for the movement.
Yes.
It's not like he didn't enjoy being the center of attention either. So he was really putting himself at a great disservice personally because he really enjoyed that moment too.
Yes, to the best of my memory. But when I was interviewing him and Walter, there was kind of like a twinkle in his eye. You know, he was a happy warrior, let's put it that way. He was not depressed. He was not worried. He was ebullient.
I love that. I want to that's my takeaway. A happy warrior. That is a beautiful thing. I something else for me to aspire to, along with being an angelic troublemaker. A happy warrior. I like that very much. This is really to hear this personal, and to hear what he was to you in that meaningful moment you shared. It brings so much more dimension and perspective to our work. I want to thank you so much for sharing that.
Okay.
We thank you for your time. We thank you for your dedication. We thank you for your decades of work that you've done, hopefully as a happy warrior yourself. So thank you for being with us today. The BRCSJ Queer History Archive Hot 5, Jim Marks, queer journalist, Lambda Literary Foundation co-founder, and took this incredible photo of Bayard at the march, the Stonewall March, and had that wonderful moment with him the night before with Walter as well, our beloved board member emeritus. So Jim, thank you for your time, your energy, and your spirit shared today. And thanks you all for watching. And just come back every week, because every week we have a Hot 5 for you here at the Queer History Archive. Good night, everybody.